Good day to all of you. I'm Norbert Kamenov, and warmest welcome to the new time on Jibek Joly World. Problematic energy assets of Kazakhstan must be returned to the state ownership. President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev gave such an instruction to the government over the accident in Ekibastuz. The head of state expressed serious concern at the problem, saying that accidents at thermal power stations happen due to the low quality of management. Thus, living people suffer. He noted that creating difficulties in the life of citizens and infringement of their rights is unacceptable. The president instructed the Kazakh government and the governor's office of the Pavlodar region to regulate the situation in Ekibastuz as soon as possible. The residents will be provided with assistance, and the state of emergency will be enforced in the town until repair works are completed. Exports from Kazakhstan to Canada grew almost fourfold. It amounted to more than 609 million of US dollars over the first 9 months of 2022. Overall, during the period from January to September, the trade turnover between the two countries exceeded 700 million of US dollars. This is 3 times more than the total for 2021. By the end of this year, the states intend to raise it to 1 billion of US dollars. It bears noting that Canadian business community is expressing great interest in various areas of Kazakhstan's economy. For example, healthcare, aviation and agriculture.
Проявили интерес несколько канадских компаний юниорских.
Several Canadian companies have shown interest in our mining sector as well as in agriculture. This was after we imported some 10,000 cows of high-quality Canadian breeds and crossed them with our best breeds. And you remember the brand that came along, right? Those are the outcomes of our work.
Black Angus, вот, и наши скрестились с нашими породами передовыми, и вы вот помните, да, такой бренд появился. Это вот итог совместной работы.
In addition, cooperation between Kazakhstan and Canada is being strengthened in the field of education. For example, a branch of the University of Calgary is planned to open in Semei City next year. It ranks 8th in Canada and 119th globally in the academic ranking of universities. An agro-industrial commercial zone will appear in the Turkestan region with large processing enterprises and feedlots. It will be located in the Ordabasi district. According to the governor's office, entrepreneurs will be provided with the land free of charge and full support for the project. 66 business people want to build new production facilities now. It bears noting that it is not the first industrial zone in the area. There is the Badam industrial site, which was launched back in 2015. 4 factories are now operating there, and the construction of 2 more will be completed soon. According to experts, the construction of a 16-megawatt substation and a wastewater treatment plant will be completed in December. Only 20 hectares remain free.
У нас в районе создается новая агроиндустриальная зона на 400 гектаров.
A new agro-industrial zone on 400 hectares of land is being established in the district. The land has been allocated for cattle feedlots. The infrastructure, which includes roads, electricity and water, is being built there by means of the local budget. In addition to the feedlots, there will be a slaughterhouse and deep processing plants.
Глубокие переработочные цеха.
7 billion of US dollars of investments and over 1,700 registered companies. An independent controller, which is one of the big 4 audit companies, recorded the results of the activities of the Astana International Financial Center for 2016-2021. Thus, according to analysts, the budget application of the AIFC is decreasing from year to year. For example, this year it is 15.5% less than in 2021. However, the volume of taxes paid by the bodies, organizations and participants of the center increased. Over 10 months of 2022, it exceeded 17 billion tenge. Moreover, according to experts, by the end of 2022, it will reach 20 billion tenge and will cover the amount of funds allocated to the AIFC from the state budget in the past 2 years. Analysts note that the most important indicator is also the popularity of the AIFC jurisdiction. Its court and the International Arbitration Center issued over 1,400 decisions. Overall, the financial center managed to fulfill all the key performance indicators set in the development strategy until 2025. The Kazakh Ministry of Agriculture is planning to increase the share of lamb exports to the Arab countries. For this purpose, Kazakhstan is going to establish the Sheep Breeding Development Fund involving business people from Saudi Arabia. The project will work towards domestic meat supply. In the future, generated funds will be directed to finance local sheep farmers. According to the ministry, work has now started to attract investors to the project. It bears noting that in 9 months, Kazakh livestock breeders exported about 30,000 tons of meat, over 6,500 tons out of which are lamb meat. Major consumers are Uzbekistan, the United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, Oman, and Bahrain. Over 1.7 million tourists have visited 14 national parks since the beginning of this year, the Kazakh Ministry of Ecology, Geology, and Natural Resources reports. Today, eco-routing is being launched in many national parks, including the Kolsay Lakes, Altyn Emel, Sharin Canyon, and Katon Karagay. The work on the arrangement of the eco-route in the Sayram Ugam National Park is also being completed. Next year, it is planned to arrange small national parks, namely Karkarali, Buyratau, and Kokshetau. Therapeutic soap is made in the east of Kazakhstan, according to ancient recipes of nomads. It has no chemicals, 100% medicinal plants.
Bibatima Ibrahinkızı, a resident of the Kaynar village, revives the forgotten tradition of soap making. She prepares ingredients from field herbs. The process is very interesting. Firstly, the grass is burned, the resultant ash is boiled for a long time, and then the water is strained. The serum must be given time to stand, then it must be boiled in clean water. In the end, there is a white powder that we dry. On average, about 20 pieces of soap are obtained from 1 pot of liquid. Ibrahinkızı says that she has learned the old recipe from her mother at the age of 17. We've been making soap since we moved to Kazakhstan. This soap helps against scabies and any rashes, prevents skin itching and hair loss. We can also use it to bath babies. It also washes off soot well. The soap from steppe herbs is known far beyond the district and region. The national product, which helps to get rid of various skin diseases, is ordered from Almaty and Astana. Now the Bibatima's family recipe of soap making is passed down to grandchildren.
The Sonor 2022 National Sports Tournament was held in the Almaty region. This year, the 24th National Open competition dedicated to the 110th anniversary of statesman and public figure Din Mohamed Konayev was attended by athletes not only from the regions of Kazakhstan, but also from Turkey, Mongolia, Kyrgyzstan, and China. There were more than 19 teams with about 100 eagle hunters, including multiple winners of international and national competitions, who demonstrated their skills.
For several days, hunters competed for the title of the best. There was no age limit applied to the art of hunting with birds of prey. This allowed even the youngest contestants to participate and win. A 7-year-old resident of the Nura village was one of the winners in the falconry competition. I'm training my falcon for hare hunting. I've been keen on this sport since I was 5. I see my uncles and elder brothers training golden eagles and I love it. About 90 falconers are taking part in the tournament. We've summed up the results in 3 categories, including hunting with golden eagle, hawk, and saker falcon. The best Tazi dog breeders were selected as well. It is noteworthy that the number of girls participating is on the rise. For example, 8-year-old Aizere from the East Kazakhstan region shows excellent results. She started training the golden eagle, which is quite challenging. Apart from hunting with the birds of prey, the tournament included performances of the national equestrian games, Jambuatu, Tengeelu, and the Kumaitazi competition at a distance of 500 meters.
That's all the news we've got for you today. Make sure to stay tuned. I'm Nurbek Kamenov, and I'll see you very soon.